Pretty sure this. Okay. Yep, that's exactly what I thought. Alright, there we go. Ready to go.
Hey, how's about a riddle to lighten the mood? What runs with no legs?
Easy, a nose. You'll have to try harder than that, Brock.
Just you wait, smart guy. That's gonna need more magic than we got on us.
Come on, let's find a way forward.
Check that real quick. I see you shit. You'll die. Connector. Isn't killing some more of these ravens.
Through here.
Oh no. Something's wrong. My spell, I can feel it slipping.
Well, that's Pimple Winter for you.
You don't understand. I'll be torn from the realm.
What can be done?
Something I was hoping to avoid. Seems I don't have much choice. Come on then.
You had a way around Odin's curse this whole time.
No. I discovered it once you unlocked realm travel. And it solves very little. This form is extremely limiting.
That's Pimple Winter for you.
People say shut the fuck up, Brock.
Watch where you're going. I told you. Move from a safe distance if you'd rather not get poisoned.
Oh, Reagan. Okay. I didn't know what was that. It's my fault.
I recognize this market. Villages would meet and trade here. But they never rebuilt.
Legion, very similar to Brood in terms of appearance, with the additional boon of poison. Unclear if Legion were created alongside the original brood, or if they were a result of Banner's experimentation, which isn't entirely outside the realm of possibility. They can poison us, and we need to be extra careful with their leaving attack. Legion explode when they die. We can use this to damage and knock away nearby enemies.
Woo! But don't that get the old juices flowing? Forgot how much I like scrapping dirt. Boy, you don't miss a scrap of loot, do you?
Alright, let's go to the next turn.
Where has everyone gone, I wonder?
They must have withdrawn, hidden themselves out in the wilds and covered their tracks with magic. No way of knowing how many are left or how to reach them.
Aesir ran cockshot all over this place, huh?
You can thank Mimir for that.
War with the Vanir was never my idea. My idea was brokering the marriage to end it.
A great success that was. Obviously, the peace was no less a disaster than the marriage. Did he invade again as soon as I was executed?
A market, huh? Looks like they sure left behind a lot of goodies. Shame to let them collect dust.
That's one way of looking at it.
Pretty sure there's loot you're missing, if and you want to run around with it. Chew on this, dandelion weed. What? You got something to say? Say it already! You don't know what it takes!
Masako found in hunting packs Gluon made quick and dirty use of their teeth for a main method of attack. They were beautiful creatures, but if you're close enough to admire the beauty, it's likely to cost you an arm, or worse. Although, I imagine out of any of us, the lad would likely find a way to tame them, bless him. He'd get attached to a dragon if he thought there was a half chance he could befriend it.
Being here again's bringing back memories of that wedding of yours. Fancy folks and quality meats. Though I remember your brother stirring up an awful scene.
Why do you keep bringing him up? My brother is no concern of yours. Do you understand?
Oh, I understand plenty.
grows more dangerous the further we go. Hope you're up for it, dwarf.
Listen, I know how bad it can get with one's own kin. Sindri and I were on the out so long it was like not having a brother at all. Now I take some of the fall for that on account of me walking out. But it never stopped me blaming him more. Any of this sound familiar so far?
And what is your point?
My point is, that weren't the end all of things after all. Once we got our heads right, it was like no time had passed. He went straight back to being as big a pain in my ass as he ever was. That's family. You gotta keep them close. They make you good and crazy.
Why do you think I need to hear any of this right now? My focus is on regaining my freedom, and I have no intention of being distracted.
Look, all I'm saying is, if you happen to find yourself talking to your brother, maybe the worst word said between you don't have to be the last.
Enough! When the day comes to face Freyr again, it will be when I am standing on my feet and free. You understand me? It will not be while I'm stuck in this preposterous situation.
Got a case of pride, I guess. Hope yours clears up quicker than mine did.
A touching story, that was.
By me.
You wish.
Come back to that. I don't think I have stuff to get it now.
What did Odin do to drive everyone away? What weapons did he make the dwarves build him? How much was just Mjolnir? Can one man do this much damage?
Depends on the weapon and the man.
He's like, I destroyed an entire Greek pantheon with.
What is this?
No, brother. We've got company.
On your right! Yeah, hit me already!
Volker. One of the of all the things that remind me. Oh my gosh. Of all the things that would remind me of home, it's these mangy malcontents. The Isles of Nightfall were creatures of similar build. They were relatively friendly, though, often trading fish and other goods with the locals, a far cry from these vicious bastards. One would think something so lanky and lumbering would be slow, but they're far quicker than expected. Their speed combined with their sharp teeth, thick fur, and a nasty set of claws make for a tough fight. Take note when a wolverine howls. It indicates they're entering a frenzy state, where attacks may follow with incredible speed. If a wolverine is locking you down with frenzied attacks, see if they can be distracted by support arrows. There's that, which is alright. Yeah, we're gonna get some interesting stuff in here.
Hold up! If you want to keep your insides inside. Yeah! All yours, big guy. Your people not receiving visitors?
I wouldn't know. They're not my people anymore.
Throwing him like Atreus is great.
Come on up! Bet you're glad old Brock's around to save you. Uh-oh. Shit!
We should probably go get him.
Keep your guard up.
Quiet.
Now, what do we have here? Oh, One Eye, send another god to do his dirty work. Thor too busy?
We do not serve Odin.
No? Picked a dangerous place for sightseeing then. All right.
Oh, hey, it's that guy that was in the mural. With his big weird sword.
No need for threats, brother.
Oh, I know that voice. You know, I'd cut off your head, but it seems somebody beat me to it.
Aye. Oh, quite observant, brother.
Oh, no, you're no brother of mine. You sold my sister to that prick.
We broke it a piece.
Oh! Did you now? Where is it? Hmm? And where is my sister? Some dungeon in Asgard? Is she even alive? Answer me. I guess we'll settle for blood.
Stop!
What is that? Why do you speak in her voice?
It's me, Ingvi. There's no time to explain, just listen. These men are in my service. I'm here to reclaim what's been taken from me.
It's too late. You can't undo what's been done.
I can. I will. Now let them pass.
So, you served my sister. Oh. Don't we all? Put him down.
What's with leaving me hanging like that, you crusty hag?
Okay, Aunt Blobber. Come here.
Well, found who I was looking for. Think I'm gonna stay and catch up.
Oh, are ya now?
Do as you wish.
Brother, you wouldn't mind? I'd have a word.
Furnace lament. I can't do this. I mean, I have to do this. I write this because I can't say the words out loud. I write this because maybe, if all goes well, it'll be a funny reminder of the man I once was. A man who was scared, who was in over his head. A man who could not stop asking himself, over and over again, a single question. What would she do? I'd love to ask her, but she's gone, so I guess I'll have to answer on her behalf. She'd tell me to stop complaining. She'd tell me that I don't matter, that my fears, my inadequacies are irrelevant. All that matters is making sure the people of Anaheim can cast off the yoke of nuclear rule. She'd tell me I'm allowed to be scared, I'm allowed to be angry, but above all, I have to be strong. The people of Anaheim need a leader, and for the foreseeable future, it looks like I'm the best they're going to get. Man, I wish he was here. Freya.
Lord Freya.
Brock, what do you think you're doing? Just setting up shop at my fort? Just because I hugged you don't mean I ain't still sore at you squabbling sandpipers.
We fixed it so you can come and go between the realms whenever you please. You're very welcome.
Oh. This here's my family, and I mean much to you, but means plenty to me.
It does too mean something to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made up with my clunker-headed brother.
Fighting mutton beans. I didn't realize the Holt brothers were back in business.
We're even cohabitating like a proper family. So don't tell me.
Okay, well, then you can help me at the forge while you spill everything. Now, Brock, ain't you gonna introduce me to this tall glass of milk you got for a bodyguard?
Of course I was gonna. That's Kratos. Though you can call him whatever pops into your head. Kratos, Lunda. We go back.
Well, I guess it's better than nothing.
Looking for stuff to steal. So, this camp, there's definitely a raven here. So where is it? Okay, I guess I can't. Looks like I can't do anything here right yet. So I'm gonna talk with them and go from there.
Sorry, we got off on the wrong foot there, stranger. I'm pretty used to only seeing Aesir in these parts. Don't typically get friendly faces. That is a friendly face, right?
His name is Kratos, and no, the Aesir are in Vanaheim.
Yeah, we've been occupied since... I lost count.
What is your plan?
We still got working on it.
Brother, I think I could be of use here. If my counsel is welcome.
I'll take what I can get.
Your mission will go considerably smoother without me in the mix. Come back for me when you're done.
Hey, Kratos. As long as you're working for my sister, careful you don't screw up. She's not too...
We have met Freyr, the brother of Freya. In Vanaheim, he's an unusual god, roguish, not as impressive as his sister, yet his allies seem loyal, and include many I would not expect to cooperate. He does not resemble any great leader I have known, nor does he share their strengths. What makes him so able to unite former enemies? A little work with Freya.
Forgiveness?
Bit late for that one, I'm afraid. All right, let's see what we've got here. Tell me about your army. What you find? Against Odin's army? Fuck me. You know their numbers. I see. Well, let's have a look at the map then.
You know what, we're just gonna roll this, because I want him to rear back, because I'm not gonna be able to use some of this stuff without him, I think.
Now that the distractions are out of the way,
I have words if you would hear them.
speak then.
This anger you feel for your brother, I know it well.
You have a brother?
His name was Deimos. When we were boys, he was taken by two gods obsessed with prophecy. The gods of my homeland seldom left survivors, So by the time I learned he had lived, it was too late for amends. His anger poisoned him against me. But I never stopped loving my brother.
You think my anger is irrational? You've known Freyr for mere moments, and already you're taking his side?
I am not taking his...
No. You're just sharing your thoughts on a subject you know nothing.
This all has come back through that earlier someplace. Dang it, I didn't look for Raven. Gonna kind of do the trick.
An ancient!
No, it's not. I don't have to fight it. Oh, now it's attacking. Never mind.
Grab what it dropped and throw it!
I know how the ancients work. Damn it.
Fought them before.
The jungles of Vanaheim are brimming with Vanir magic, and their cup overfloweth in the case of the forest ancients. A bit of a misnomer here. Though they resemble the fire and frost ancients of Midgard, these woodland brutes coalesce and disassemble all in the span of a single season. The Vanir tend to leave them be, but a certain pair of legendary blacksmiths values their hearts, with a certain self-exiled war god is all too happy to acquire in exchange for better gear.
Or haven't you?
Oh!
I know what you're doing. Trying to play on my sympathies in the hope I let you live.
I am only trying to help. The mistakes of the past need not be repeated.
I don't need to hear about your mistakes. I've made enough of my own, thanks.
Watch out for Guron's sonic shield and interrupt its guard as soon as possible. I've basically just been killing all of these things immediately. It hasn't been a problem up to this point. Okay. All these carpenters thinking they're all fancy with their fancy chests and their fancy wood and their fancy treasures inside. You know what I say? Punch the shit out of that chest. Bitter. That's fine.
Everyone is so eager to advise me, as if any of you know me or what I need. The biggest loss in my life is due to you saving me when I specifically told you not to. Well, it was my family, my mess. I know Baldur wasn't perfect, but he was mine.
I know.
You know? You think you can even begin to understand the pain of losing a child?
Yes,
He already has, you
I
fucking
do.
idiot.
There was another. Before Atreus?
Her name was Calliope.
Calliope. What happened?
It was long ago.
Never mind. I shouldn't have asked.
Oh my god. Codex, then Vestiary, Aesir would be finding our archer. Odin's experimentation with Bifrost energy continues to cause us trouble. This time it's in the form of long-range bolt shots from his Einherjar archers. I think it's Einherjar, my bad. Not that I'd like to give him credit for anything, but it only makes tactical sense. Imbue the beasts, imbue the short-range weapons, imbue the arrows, though it does present a break with tradition. Previously, Einherjar manifested their weapons according to their choices in life. Now that Odin's removed that limitation from the afterlife, where do his inventions cease?
Serves the Aesir right. These are formidable creatures, very territorial too. Good luck.
Slippery, these archers. Either they close the distance between you quickly or use your own ranged attacks to fight back. Name Grothagar, a favored mount of Odin's Einherjar. You like it. You likened it to a lion from Greece, combined with the horns of a ghost, the goat, the antlers of a stag, and the unnatural ability to combust the foliage around them.
We need to get to that watchtower. We'll have to go through the valleys, this way.
I know your son's story. You should know my daughter's. In the service of a cruel god, I was tricked into destroying a village, not knowing my own wife and child were there until their blood stained my hands. I swore revenge.
I can't imagine.
I paid back their blood 1,000 times and burned Olympus to the ground. Yet, the guilt remained. Perhaps you will kill me, Freya, but it will bring you no peace.
Perhaps it is not peace I seek. All those times I found you, why'd you refuse to fight me?
Every outcome would mean defeat.
What does that mean?
I have never wished you harm, Freya. You helped us. You saved Atreus when he was sick. I did not wish to live with killing you, any more than I wished to die.
I see. broken! And so close to the village! Their song makes their allies invulnerable! They will not let you pass unless you destroy them all!
First Nokken. This lovely cousin of the humble Nokken has discovered the gift of granting boons to its allies during a fight. It relies on the strength of others to keep it safe and out of harm's way. Fascinating how smart these little things have become since they first crawled out of what all our they spawned from.
My village. I hardly recognize it. I used to play hide and seek with Freyr in the crops. We'd spend afternoons eating honey bread from the grand hall. At harvest time, we'd dance and feast until the sun rose. It was all so simple. Why did I have to come back here? Be reminded of this. The Grand Hall. It's in ruin.
May Freya never waver.
The other half is missing. May she protect us.
Freya's people loved her deeply. They seem to have abandoned this village long ago. Whether by choice or by force is unclear. But I feel the words have sourced in her soured in her absence.
An old adage, if you will.
No. Alright, I just know you're like that way personally. That's do it.
fought that one before.
Really? How very strange.
I'm very ready to head home and make sure I have a little hats and stacks and some spare patch silver in case of an emergency. Thought about losing something keeps me up at night. Who will find it? Will they return it? Maybe you can pick up those stray scrolls and make sure they don't fall into the wrong hands. Crap. More scrolls. Nope. 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 Here we go. Thank you for tending to my home while I am away. I'll be sure to bring you a souvenir from Midgard. Perhaps an icicle. Haha. Anyway, here's my daily routine. Please follow this way as you are able. Rise with the sun. Whisper to the plants. Any words are fine, though they prefer secrets. Feed pigs. Mash berries into the seeds first, or if the berries have gone sour, have a berry bush seedling under the bed that can easily mature to fruition with a growth spell. Fetch water from the river. Coax bark from the trees for firewood. Relax. That's all. I look forward to seeing you upon my return. Here it is. Okay.
I hear them inside. Get ready to clear them out.
Some carry blades for attacking in quick succession. Try to parry those to interrupt their flow. Okay. Easy. The thick armor makes the brute hard to interrupt. It'll take something more than ordinary attacks to stagger them. Where are you?
It wasn't enough what Odin did to me. He's desecrated every memory I have of home.
Be glad you have a home to remember fondly. In Sparta, we were taken from our homes as children and raised in the Agoni. We marched or we drowned, fought for scraps or starved. Our elders beat us till we could not stand. At night, we made our way home, alone, or were food for wolves. That is how Spartans are made.
Ooh, look at that space.
These plants behave similarly to the scorn tree we found in the foothills of Midgard ages ago. Well, considering how Spartans are made, it's no wonder you turned out as you did. Your fate was sealed from the start.
Fate can be overcome.
I used to think so. When the Norns told me of my son's fate, I thought I could change it. You know well how that worked out.
The Norns, the fates of these lands.
That's right. You defy prophecy at your own peril.
Atreus would agree with you about prophecy. He rushes blindly to a fate the giants foretold. Disappears for 2 days, trying to prove he is their champion, fabled to fight at Ragnarok.
What? I know all the Ragnarok prophecies. There's no champion of the giants.
It is one glow concealed. Because of this champion, the realms are saved at Ragnarok. Only Asgard falls, and Odin with it.
So all this time, Odin's obsession with every detail of Ragnarok, he's been missing a crucial piece. Huh. Well done.
Atreus will not be a pawn of prophecy.
You still stand against fate, even with victory foretold.
I will not march my son to war. He is no Spartan. I would keep it that way.
You would speak to me of protecting your child? Is my tragedy not enough of a lesson? Fighting fate is a waste of the precious time we're given to spend with them. You never know when someone will come along and cut it short.
It looks like the stream might have dropped for a bit. Not sure when exactly. There's not really time stamping on any of the chat logs. Well,
You can probably use those islands to get a better angle on the torch, no? Use your blades to swing the torch to the other side. Let's cross the bridge now. How can you, of anyone alive, be squeamish about war? After all the gods you've
I've seen enough war to know the cost.
and I don't. After the price I paid to end one? Look around you, Kratos. See what happens when you don't fight true evil.
one, the other one. I'm missing one. We should actually be pretty close by to here. Where is this? Oh, it's right there. I looked right at it when I came past. There we go. I looked turned around and I saw it. Wow, crap. Fortunately, it's still recording. Oh, wait. Damn it. Itself wasn't actually as big a deal. Fortunately, just getting recorded was the important part mostly. Let's rush her up and keep these on.
Alright, now back to the task at hand.
Correct. Eventually, maybe for those
That's one of Odin's captains. Be ready.
Anskotar Visa Vakir Stauda! Anskotar Visa Vakir Stauda!
Please, what sort must a mortal be in life to be given such power and authority in Valhalla, to wield a scythe and defend territory with such vigor? I imagine this Fisk farmer who took up arms against some threat and proved adept at slaughter, and for his valor he is awarded an afterlife of more slaughter. I wonder whether he even has a choice.
Ragnarok will not bring back what you have lost, any more than killing me.
I am reaching my limit for enlightened platitudes from you today. Can you please just shut up and kill things? Let's go. Well, that did it.
Did not tell me to kill again.
What?
I killed to protect my son, to aid my friends. But I will be no one's monster. Never again.
You don't get to make that choice. Not with the debt you owe me.
I am not here for debts. I would always have helped you.
So much has been taken from me, and I'm just supposed to let it all go?
Freya.
Enough. Let's go. It's just past those doors up ahead.
What mushrooms there?
There. I feel the source of the magic keeping me in Midgard.
What is this place?
My home. I was born here. Hold on. Something's not right. Opine Bara. World Tree roots bound in Odin's damn knots. That's how he did it. Come on! Nico!
Creature! It belongs to Odin?
No! It protects Yggdrasil's roots wherever they are. The bastard was counting on it. Why are you all the way back there? Go after it! You have his attention now! Don't lose it! Drag it out! Don't let it hide in the Don't just stand there! Move! It's still in the way! I need to get to those roots!
I know!
Your shield! Use it! If I free the Vanaheim root, I can help you!
I can handle the creature! Focus on the roots!
I'm trying! Use your legs, not your shield! Protect yourself! Or is that shield just decorative?
I have it!
In that case,
Hurry!
finally!
You are free!
Vanaheim, yes, but there are more roots. She will guard them with her life. It attacks through well tears.
I see it!
Right leg! My sigil can amplify your attack. Burn it off its turn! Yes! Bring it down! Interrupt it! Quickly! That's it!
my sigil! Yes! It's working!
It is more desperate!
Yes, be ready for anything!
Let us finish this!
It's opening and starting again! Get ready! Dave! You can't walk a blast that powerful! I've shot a sigil into its stomach! You know what to do! It's going back in!
We will not let it go!
I have to break his hold on me, and you are in the way! Last fall! Out! Get out of me!
Is it done?
It's over. It's really over.
And now that you have what you seek,
I suppose this is the point.
excited.
To be honest, I don't think I can do either. There's still a part of me that is so angry. And it'll always be. It'll always be angry. But no. You are not the one who needs to die. I do see. Look. Everything that's happened between us.
No need to explain. Not to me. Not for that. I do not regret saving your life, and never will. But the choice between life and death should have been yours to make. I should not have robbed you of that choice.
Those lost ray sheets. Really can be upgraded. Frustrating. I did not know why a creature such as this would be so devoted to guarding the roots of the tree, but she gave her life in its defense. Odin exploited Nithog's purpose, protecting the roots of the world tree to guard the curse he placed upon Freya. To use an otherwise innocent being's nature to lead it to destruction is a vile practice. I do not repent slaying Nithog to gain Freya's freedom. But how many others are in the unwitting service of Odin? How many more will lie dead because of it? Frustrating. Frustrating.
Now that I am
Not this. I'm just.
myself again, I suppose it's time to face my brother.
And after that,
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had a choice. Let me live with that for a moment.
Our journey in Vanaheim was successful in breaking Odin's curse on Freya, and in allowing us to forge a new alliance. With her anger now focused on Odin, perhaps we can free ourselves of his influence altogether. I'm relieved to think of her as a friend once more. I can imagine no more formidable.
We can take this way back to the camp. I can help with the vines. Now embed your blades into the glowing vines and light it.
Your brother seemed open to your return.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love nothing more than for everything to go back to how it was, leaving the responsibilities of leadership to me.
Sigil arrows spreads through sigil arrows of burning or frosted enemies with square to trigger elemental
Incoming! Above you! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Send Odin my regards.
You use your anger effectively.
Well, you learn to use what you have. It's not as though I want to be angry with Frey. He's my brother. He was the most important person in the world to me for half my life. These plants are the same as those we saw earlier. Frost should make quick work of their poison. I suppose that works too.
That was fun. Interesting. Oh no, I didn't want to do that actually. Just restart the checkpoint. I don't want to do that.
It's not as though I want to be angry with Freyr. He's my brother. He was the most important person in the world to me for half my life. These plants are the same as those we saw earlier. Frost should make quick work of their poison. Now the sigil should hold the frost, even in the axe's absence. Well done.
What? I'm very confused. No, just die and restart. I'm very confused. I don't know what just happened. Super weird.
It's not as though I want to be angry with Freyr. He's my brother. He was the most important person in the world for half my life. These plants are the same as those we saw earlier. Frost should, now the sigil should hold the frost, even in the axis. Well done. Watch out, those are wisps. Powerful manifestations of runic magic.
Herald an impending destruction, if ever there was one. The runic magic that flows through the nine realms, is a delicate system. In times of peace, the magic is calm, like a perfectly still lake in the absence of wind. But even the slightest disturbance is enough to cause ripples. And I can't think of a greater disturbance than Ragnarok approaching. Runic springs have begun to appear, causing raw magic to bubble from the deep within the very makeup of a realm. From these springs, wisps are born, the pure manifestation of magic. With Fimbulwinter upon us, it's no wonder we're encountering more of these little pests day by day. Be wary, though. These may be easy to manage in small numbers, but they can quickly overwhelm even a seasoned warrior. What's more, they can fuse together to become white. With emerald beings that can't be hit by most attacks, they'll need to be locked down with the runic arrow before they can be attacked. Once vulnerable, they can be dispatched in a single hit, which causes them to be knocked away and explode, dealing damage to enemies with a little slap.
Could I ever think of this place as home again? After all that's happened. We don't have the equipment for this. Skull and Hadi are in Vanaheim?
We learned the giants rescued them from Odin and brought them here.
And look, the sunlight wakes the sleeping roots. See how they stretch to welcome the sun? Beautiful, no? A far cry from the sheets of Midgard snow I've grown accustomed to. The Eastern migration. It's just as I remember it. At least the whole realm hasn't fallen to predators and occupiers. I guess...
In a realm of peace, there's only one cry, a disruption of the peace. Look about you. The land and its people in harmony, in balance, as constant as the sun and moon. Yet balance is precarious. Balance is easily lost. Cruelty, vanity, selfishness. These are the forces that would disrupt Vanaheim's harmony. These are the forces of the Aesir. We are a peaceful people, but peace cannot endure without force to protect
Still
it.
something to be fought. Something to defend even after so much damage has been done. Maybe that goes for Freyr, too.
God, this is pretty.
You won't be able to damage it without destroying the mother. It's a large bulbous thing. You can't miss it.
What is this?
I don't know. But giants definitely crafted it. There's 2 wolves represented here. Perhaps a connection to our friends in the sky. A mystery for another time.
I'm gonna be Contreras for this shit.
My sigils can break through their shields! Incoming Bifrost! Back here!
Clean her, yeah. Others carry flails, which can repel anything around them once they get it spinning. Best to disrupt them with melee range attacks. Best to disrupt them with a range attack before moving in for more.
Enemy to your left! Bifrost behind you!
So much has happened since I last saw Freyr. I'm not even sure where to begin.
What do you want from him?
An apology would be a start. I want to forgive him. I'd like to think he's changed. He's all I have left now. Did you ever apologize to Demos?
It is difficult to seek forgiveness when you feel unworthy.
Now how to get across? My sigil arrow should be able to carry the fire across the river to reach the bramble.
Forgiveness can be powerful, even for the unworthy. My wife Faye taught me that.
Well, be glad you have a spouse to remember fondly.
Whispery can turn into traps of lightning on the ground. Stay away with a shot.
It avoids every attack! Go!
All my former spouse taught me was that there's no limit to the depth to which a soul can sink into darkness. Tricked me into marriage to spare my home, and took my home just the same. Scattered my people to the wind. Maybe it's time somebody drew the line. Maybe it's time someone makes Groa's prophecy come true.
I will not wish for war, Freya.
War is a terrible thing, Kratos. But some things are even worse. You know, if Atreus rushes to Ragnarok, you may not be able to stop him.
I will.
And if you fail?
I have prepared him to survive without me, if he must.
Watch for the plants. They like me, but strangers not so much.
I see that.
Yes, go. And yes, somewhat so.
So what's next for you, if not preparing for war?
I do not know, but I will take no chances with Atreus.
Well, you may want to think fast, unless you want someone to make that choice for you.
Ready?
As I ever will be.
No. It really is you. You returned to us at last.
Yes.
Let's celebrate. You reclaim the throne. We'll rebuild. Me and you against the world. Huh? Just like the old days.
I'm not staying.
I don't understand. You're here. Maybe together we can take back what's ours.
I only just got back what's mine. I still have work to do.
You've seen what's left of the realm, right? Do we really mean that little to you?
You question my loyalty? Vanaheim turned its back on me.
Oh, you still can't let go of that old fight.
It was my duty to save as many of our people as possible. My responsibility. One you didn't take seriously then, and from the looks of it, one you don't now.
You think this is a game to me?
Yeah.
We lost everything to that maniac you called husband. The man's family set me on fire. How did you expect me to react?
Like my brother! Like the boy that used to have my back no matter what! And who I always supported no matter how selfish his choices. I expected you to come and find me. That no matter how hurt or angry, you wouldn't abandon me when I needed you the most.
Freya, please. I thought you were dead. I've had to live lifetimes with those last awful words I said to you. Have any idea what that's like? Knowing that your own selfishness hurt the person that you cared about the most. Abandon you. Oh, Freya. I mourned you. Oh, I missed you so much.
And
Weird.
But I won't bind myself to another realm when I finally have my freedom. I'll send help, though. And I will come back. I promise.
This hasn't been your home for a long time, has it? Do what you gotta do.
All right, that's enough. Ain't y'all got nothing better to do than gawking at family sorting squabbles? Come on, you two. Not you. Got a few things to square with y'all. First is you collecting your spare heads. Second is that sigil magic I smell on your bow. Reckon that's an idea I'll steal. How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trick.
Very well.
Third of all, if you ain't staying here, bears mentioning that Sindri and I find ourselves running a flop house for unemployed gods. If you're done freezing your backside off in Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there. Check up on your old pal Tyr.
That's kind of you, Bra. I may do just that.
Well, all right then. I'll meet y'all back at the house. Unless you want me to fix anything up first.
Well, brother, here to meet our new allies. Or shall we depart?
Excuse me, can you stop and help a lady out?
I knew we'd left something behind.
What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta. Once old Arma came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. So frazzled I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back here and you'll make me happy as a sunbeam. Oh, and don't forget to keep an eye out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you, free of charge.
What sort of orb do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
I do not know.
Tell me about the camp dog.
Lord Freyr found her half dead in the jungle. She probably escaped the Blothunde breeding farm north of here. We all told him she was beyond saving. But he never gave up. She healed and hasn't left us since.
She's a sweet girl.
She's pure of heart. Believes in your goodness, even if you don't.
Should we ask him?
Don't be rude.
What's rude about asking for help?
Big Veer, my love, focus on your work. You need to weave those tighter.
Your alliance is unusual.
I think what Kratos is trying to say is he's never seen a light elf and dark elf work together. It's a welcome sight.
Hopefully one day, a common one. Mimir tells me you're something of an adventurer. Should you ever find your way to the Forbidden Sands and Alfheim...
Contested territory. Past the Barrens.
There are rumors of a sanctum, and artifacts our elders don't want us to see. Anything that sheds light on our suppressed history would benefit all of Alfheim.
Uncovering secret history? Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Knowledge of the elves' common ancestry is what brought us together. Stories of Alfheim before the division of light and dark. It's very taboo.
Didn't stop you from spreading word of it. Which is how you...
Lena, a dark elf, and Bigvir, a light elf, are allies of Freyr, and something more than allies of each other. After seeing so much division and anger in Alfheim, to see them together is striking. It is a reason to hope elves may yet find peace. Perhaps aiding them by exploring the hidden sanctum in Alpine Desert will show us how to correct our own past wrongs toward the elves.
Ended up in prison.
Where she and I met. As enemies, naturally, but escaped as friends. More than friends.
You can stop talking.
Okay. Good luck out there.
That's weird.
If I may ask, do you miss Alfheim?
You mean, do I miss the love? And away from it, you're only biding time until you can drink again from the light. But then again, the light does not make good food. It doesn't play music or tell jokes or open your eyes to new things. It makes you run in place. The more I am away from it, the more I see it for what it really is. And I don't need it anymore.
I appreciate your candor.
Is someone going to ask me if I miss the love?
Of course. How rude of me. In their defense, love, you are usually not the most talkative.
I will speak. From birth, we are taught the light is everything.
I hope we have a chance to talk further, Mimir. Always nice to meet a fellow scholar. And Kratos, I understand your homeland is famed for philosophers. When things quiet down, I'd love to hear their ideas. And your own.
I have nothing to say that will interest you.
Nonsense, brother. I've heard many a wise word past those sunburned lips.
It's all right, Mimir. My wife is much the same way.
Careful.
Quiet, but very deep.
Acceptable.
Whew. She loves me so much.
Oh, they're adorable.
Reminds me of a Vanaheim song I heard long ago.
I bless the rains of Vanaheim. Words from a traditional Vanaheim song. In Greece, the rains served as a reminder to worship the gods. Do the people of these lands worship rain alongside their gods? Bless the rains down in Vanaheim.
Done exploring, Kratos.
No. But maybe for right this second, because I haven't really unlocked a whole lot more I can actually do.
What'll it be? After all this time, she's still a beaut. still owe me the story of who made these things. Wait, feels like there was something else.
Linda, would you happen to know how your light and dark elf friends came to be involved?
You mean Big Fair and Balaam? Well, they were both imprisoned by one side or another, or maybe both. Escaped together, been on the run, and absolutely all over each other ever since.
A dark and light elf fleeing their people together. Quite a risk.
Being love's always a risk. That's what makes it fun.
You could say the same about hot cheese.
Linda, what do you know of Birger the Traveler?
Not much. I ain't the talking type, really. But from what I can glean, he walked the path of the traveler for a time, then found out something that made him step off it. Hard.
Any idea what he saw?
No, I'm not sure, but I think he saw what was at the end of the path. And, didn't care much for it.
Finding out Odin was pulling their strings all along probably put a colossal kink in his codpiece.
I remember where to look for a gateway. Follow me.
Well, you two seem to be getting on since completing your mission. Dare I hope this alliance has some staying power after all?
It seems to me we share a common enemy. Kratos, you may not accept that Ragnarok is inevitable, but you're smart enough to know Odin is a threat. Whatever comes next, our best chance of surviving it is to work together. Do you agree?
I do.
Then as to Brock's offer, you can imagine staying under the same roof as a couple former enemies? No further temptations towards terrible vengeance?
Not against you. Either of you. You have my word.
Yes.
This lock is different from others you might know. You'll need an enchantment on your chisel to use it. Go ahead, carve the letter.
Suna.
It's an incantation. I'll speak it. Suna.
Lovely! Working together is already opening doors for us.
Is he always making puns like that? We're blocked by more vines. Remember what to do? There's a fallen log in the river. It has something on it I don't recognize. We're clear.
So it's true. Tyr's really alive?
Aye. Not exactly shipshape. He sleeps in a broom closet now. But he's adjusting.
How did you find him?
Largely that's down to Atreus having figured out how to access the prophecies giants reserved for their own kind. We only learned of it ourselves after Thor and Odin came calling.
To your home? Is it still standing?
Barely. But all the violence was seemingly just a distraction to let Odin have a private word with Atreus.
Odin was alone with your son? Did he tell you what they spoke of?
Yes. He said that Odin invited him to Asgard to help him find his answers.
The answers he's rushing into fate in search of. That's troubling.
Well, if you're ready to talk to him, the Mystic Gateway is ahead. If not, I have some unfinished business up this river I could use your help with.
Or we can follow up on that elven sanctum out in Alfheim's desert.
If you want to continue exploring, we'll need to remove that log in the river.
Skirnir's crest. Though he comes from one of Vanaheim's oldest families, Skirnir never considered himself a Vanir. Never considered himself, well, much of anything, truth be told. Skirnir was loyal to no one but Skirnir. He was that particularly infuriating brand of intellectual who forever seeks to place himself above others by refusing to ever be pinned down on any specific philosophy. If there were an issue with two sides, Skirnir would find a way to stand right in the middle and declare himself superior to all. If there were a fence separating two pastures, he'd find a way to balance directly on the edge of it. When Odin visited his wrath upon Vanaheim, Skirnir learned the consequences of neutrality. Neither side could be sure where his loyalties lie, and so neither side could trust him. For the Einherjar, that meant they'd chop his head off at the first available opportunity, which, given that the Vanir refused to provide him with shelter, came considerably sooner than Skirnir expected.
Good. We can explore the river now, and hopefully right some old wrongs.
Pop this top. Alright, I think I'm gonna call this here for tonight. I'm gonna end the stream. This will go up on the VOD channel, and I will see whoever decides to watch when I probably stream tomorrow. Or, well, in like 9 hours. Something like that. See y'all later. Bye.